Oh man, so Phantom drops heavily, down 4.8% today, getting rejected at the $2.08 mark. What happened? What causes? We're going to get into this in this video as an emergency update because this is not looking good and we need to revisit what our plans were here on Phantom. As always, guys, if you appreciate this type of content, me being here with you every day on your favorite coin, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure you are staying safe in crypto, guys. If you haven't signed up to a VPN just yet, check out the link in the description. NordVPN, the world leaders in providing VPN services, have kindly offered this community 70% off on 2-year plans plus a month for free. Coupon code, oh man, check out the link in the description. Make sure you get yourself set up, guys. I think it's like $50 for 2 years. It's a cheap price to pay for you staying safe with all the money you have in crypto. You're staking, you're yield farming, you're playing around with NFTs. Just make sure you're taken care of, guys, and then you can have that peace of mind. You'll be surprised at how much data is being given out there that you think you're anonymous, but you're really not. So what are we seeing here today, guys? It's not a good day right now. If you've not watched my Bitcoin video, make sure you go watch that video first, because here Bitcoin has had a bad day. You can see that red candle there right now. Look at that red candle. Threw us away from our key level at 38,405. We had to get above that level and stay above that level. I started becoming concerned when we were at that level for almost 2 days. Just here, look at these multiple hourly candles holding across this area here. We could not break above that level. You can see the bulls and the bears were fighting for ownership of this level because it's such a crucial level. And now the bears won, and the bears have sent us straight back down. But this is not the end of the hope, okay? So what I'm going to show you is, let's look at a few things we have here in the market. You can see everything is down, right? Bitcoin is down 3.6%. That is leading everything down. Ethereum is down. We've got BNB down. Cardano down 1.8%. I'll probably make a separate video on Cardano after this one. Luna down 5%. Avalanche down 2%. Polygon down 4.2%. We're starting to get a little bit of a bounce as I'm recording this, which is interesting. We can see here, if we look at the international markets, you can see the Dow Jones is doing all right. S&P is doing all right. NASDAQ is holding its own, but the Russell is getting a hit, down 1%. And this is showing that risk-off sentiment is still in the market. We thought we were starting to get used to it, but it's not quite on. And one of the catalysts right now we're seeing is this. US will move 3,000 troops closer to Ukraine as Russia crisis escalates. This is not good. It's going to lead to more uncertainty. We've got the Eurozone inflation hitting new records, more inflationary pressure, more rhetoric around the overheating in the market. This is naturally going to lead to risk-off sentiment still staying as the status quo, and therefore money is not rushing to pile into crypto just yet. Okay, one more thing. Let's head over into the Fear and Greed Index. We're at 28. Okay, guys, we're at 26 yesterday, 28 now. The fear is starting to come off because we're trying to create this little rally off the 32 levels. The longer we stay off the 32 levels, the less fear will become. But the pattern is not great, because what we were doing here is we were trying to break out from this longer term red pattern. Okay, so if I zoom out, you can see the long red resistance we've been facing here ever since we dropped from 69. This is a long-term resistance, and we thought we were going to manage to get a breakout to the upside here. But unfortunately, 38,405 was the level, which you can see here just at the level. We just have to get above that level, head towards 40, consolidate, and start heading towards our technical targets of 43. But the crash went straight back down and sent us back down. But the hope is this. The hope is that we've managed to hold this level here. If we can bottom out here, you can see this wick just here at 37,097. We didn't fall lower than that just yet. If we can hold a high, and this is, pushing it, but if we can just turn around now and create that higher low, we still got this trend, right? We still have this. And then if we can post a higher high, then we're still in our upward trend and we can continue to break out. So not all is not lost until we go and create a lower low. If we fall below 36,635 very roughly, which is at this point here on the wick of this candle from the 31st of January, at that point, we then start getting worried because of all of our hard work up in this channel here gets nullified and you start reversing back down to the downside. That's not what we want to see. Now, what does that mean for Phantom? Because obviously we know right now, we'd be ignorant to suggest Phantom can just run of its own accord, right? We know that Phantom has to respect the status quo. And the status quo right now is that Phantom is looking at the wider markets in terms of Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is looking at the wider stock market, okay? So that is the status quo of what we're seeing right now. And let's see if we can get this pulled up. So as you can see on Phantom here, again, we got rejected at a key level. And the key level here on Phantom, if I move myself out of the way, was this 208 level. We know this is an important level. We were trying to head above it and start getting through our EMA ribbon, flipping it bullish and heading towards 237. That's the target we wanted to get to. Again, trying to break out of this long-term resistance from the fall all the way to the downside, okay? But as you can see, we're still out. If we can bounce off support, which we can see a green candle forming right now here on the 4 hourly, if we can hold this candle green and start rotating off the 194 level, again, we can mount our attack at 208 and then head towards 237. But right now, this is going to depend on the wider market. Phantom is looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is looking at the NASDAQ and the wider crypto, the wider stock market and the macro economy. And right now, we've got a lot of FUD going on. There's no catalyst for Bitcoin. There's no amazing news. Earnings are coming out, but they're double-edged swords, right? Because if companies are producing good earnings, that's got people worried, oh, wait, maybe they're right about inflation. Maybe the market is overheating. Maybe prices are going up. And then on the other hand, if the companies are not beating earnings, or giving weak forecasts, look what happened to PayPal. PayPal down 25%, getting hammered. So we're in a risk-off environment right now. Prices can be suppressed for the foreseeable future, and that makes investing difficult. But it's the opportunity to create wealth. So whilst the people don't care, whilst people are not watching these videos, whilst people are not sharing these videos, whilst people are not talking about their favorite coins, that's when we need to get to work, because nobody wants to touch it. That's when we should be buying. When everybody wants to touch it, that's when we want to be selling, right? We need to be that step ahead in this game. And when it's bloody and in the streets and nobody wants to touch, everybody's talking about selling, that's when I start thinking I need to be accumulating. When everybody's saying, oh, you should be buying, that's when I'm thinking about my exit strategies. Okay, guys? So let's take a quick look at the daily for completion here on this chart. You can still see we are quite extended here off our EMA ribbon on Phantom. We need closes above 237. Really important level. I'm going to continue to talk about it. If we can start getting above 237, we can flip our daily EMA bullish, and we can start heading back towards $3 and higher here on Phantom. You guys know the sky is of the limit here on Phantom. You can watch my videos. If you haven't watched my video, most important Phantom video you're going to watch in 2021, make sure you go watch that. It will give you the conviction to hold in these moments of difficulty, to look at the project, look at what's going on from a fundamental perspective, understand the total value locked and how undervalued these projects are. Because the reality is, just because the wider stock market is worried right now, that doesn't change the fundamental thesis of the projects we're investing in. You know, does it change the thesis of Bitcoin? Does it change the thesis of why you invested in things like Polkadot or Solana or Ethereum or Cardano or Phantom? Has anything fundamentally changed? Or is it the whole market's just red and therefore you go, okay, it's not my specific project. Maybe now's a good chance $2 cost average in. There you go, guys. Hope you find this useful. Hope you right now are not panicking, because there's not so much to do in the charts, right? It's not about the charts right now. It's about the fundamentals, having your conviction, dialing into your conviction, looking at your portfolio introspectively and saying, okay, what am I short on? What do I need more on? What do I not have enough conviction on? Go and study that project. If you can't get your conviction up, maybe you need to be out of that project. If you can get your conviction up, that's going to help you to dollar cost average in. It's going to help you go find more income to lower your cost base, right? Because you're going to be like, oh my God, I need more Phantom. I need more Solana, or whatever projects you are keen on right now. That's the emotion. Take your emotion out of it. Don't let people panic sell you in. Don't let influencers influence your decisions on these coins. You should be sticking to your fundamental beliefs, because unless they have changed, unless the scalability of your project has changed, or the transactions per second, or there's a hack, or the team members have changed, or there's something fundamental going on, your thesis shouldn't change just because the market is giving you red candles. We don't have green candle disease. We don't need that. We don't need the market to give us vindication of which projects are good. We've done our research, right? Surely. And that's what we're promoting here on this channel. Do your research, have your conviction, invest in projects which you truly believe in. And that way you will not panic sell in the most volatile asset classes in the world, particularly smaller caps, altcoins. You're going to get 70, 80% retracements. We know that, but when you live through it, it's difficult. And if this is your first time doing it, I understand it's difficult. Take a step back. Make sure you got high conviction. If this is a project, or any projects you're invested in are just ones that your friends just told you, oh, go invest that project, that's where you went wrong, first of all. So learn from that, understand that, unwind those positions if you don't have conviction. If you have conviction and you've managed to build conviction, you can lower your cost basis. So there you go, guys. Difficult market right now, but we need to stay the course. We need to understand that this, Rome wasn't built in a day, and nor is our crypto wealth or portfolio going to be built in a day. Continue to learn. Take these moments to educate yourself. Link in the description to our free Discord server. That's a great place for you to start. Meet like-minded people. Ask questions. Tag me in any questions if you have any in these difficult times. I'll be more than happy to get back to you in the Discord. As always, guys, check out the link below. NordVPN. Get yourself set up on a VPN, guys. Don't risk this. The amount of data of yours, which is publicly available for hackers and bad actors, you'll be surprised at how much is available. So go check out NordVPN. Be kind enough to offer 70% off of their 2-year plan, plus a month for free, guys. So you're sorted for 25 months for, I think, about $50. So crazy. Check out coupon code OHMAN, get yourself set up, and then you could forget about it. You know you're secure, you've got yourself a VPN set up, and you're good to go. Carry on with your staking, carry on with your NFTs, carry on with your metaverse, knowing that that's all secure. As always, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.